Hello, it's me, your Dungeon Master, Shannon. Just here to give you a little message before the show. Two things. One, the audio for the Floridians, which includes me, has a little bit of clicking in the background, which has happened before, but I'm like 99% certain it's never gonna happen again. Okay? So you just have to get through this one episode. I promise I've made it as reduced as possible, and you can still understand everything we're saying. It's fine. The other thing is, now that I've told you about our terrible audio quality, support us on Patreon. We now have a Daring Fables Patreon. It's patreon.com/daringfables. So we've got 3 tiers that you can become a patron on, whatever. The first one is just $1 a month, and with that, you'll be able to get like some Dungeon Master notes. I'll put some notes up there that are spoiler free, and then music downloads. You know, we use music in the show sometimes, and of course, we've got the theme music, and Ingrid sings sometimes, so I'll have those. The second tier is $3 a month. With those, you get you get those same things: the DM notes, the music downloads, and bloopers. I'm gonna make a blooper reel pretty soon, for the first kind of batch of episodes. And then for $5 a month, you get all that, and we'll also name an NPC after you, which I think is pretty cool. And that's just $5 a month. We already have a patron, so thank you so much to Alex. I literally started this thing, and I saw that you became a patron like an hour ago. So yeah, thank you so much, Alex, and we will name an NPC after you. Which will be great. I'm so excited to see who you'll become. Anyway, here's the actual episode. I hope you enjoy it. Bye, guys. Welcome to another episode of Daring Fables. Alright, I'm better now.
I feel less enthusiastic about the intro because no one does it with me.
I just said woo!
You said woo.
Gosh!
Yay.
I can't do these things at the same time as you, because as we have discussed...
This is fair. There have been 2 things that we've recorded that I have not listened to, and I'm used to listening to them before we record the next one. So if I forget stuff, that's why.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I remember. You haven't done anything.
I know. That is true. I'm just in the dungeon doing nothing and making excuses for Dora to come talk to me.
Yeah, the last episode pretty much boils down to Mara got stuck in a mirror.
Thanks. She did a lot of puzzle solving.
No, I know. I'm just saying that like that was the result of the last episode. And Dora decided that she now has a social justice campaign to pursue.
I have just decided this, excuse me?
I mean, in
the fiction of Lancelot's journey, yes.
Yeah.
I forgot that it was Lancelot.
He's important now.
He's beautiful.
So, who do you guys think we should start with?
I think we need to get Sarah out of this mirror.
Okay. Well, I was just wondering if, you guys are gonna try to go to her.
What are we gonna do?
We would,
I don't know.
But Shannon...
I mean, you don't know, but, I just...
Yeah, no. We need to get Sarah out of the mirror.
Okay.
I have something of a plan.
Yes. This is when we made Shannon go in the room and blast twice.
Okay. I need you to confirm something for me, Shannon. As our beloved Dungeon Master.
That's me.
I'm flattering you so that you help me out on this. I have to find the mirror to escape. Is that the objective?
No.
Fuck you.
Just do your plan and see if it works.
Okay.
Just go ahead and do your plan, whatever.
So here is my plan.
Okay.
Light can reflect off of mirrors, assuming that I need to find the mirror, or at least
or you
a
need
mirror,
to see anyway,
to escape this fog prison.
Yeah.
I have 10 torches as part of my explorer's pack, as well as a tinderbox. So I'm going to attempt to light a fucking fire. I just want the audience to know that this is me and Shannon's 5th friendiversary on the Facebook. which is fairly accurate considering that we met in college. So that is probably about when we became friends. So,
you guys
and
didn't
this
know
is
each
how
other
she's
freshman year?
fucking
Oh,
torturing.
because you were a year behind.
Yeah, this is how she's fucking torturing me.
I mean,
Imprisoning me in a mirror.
think of it this way. Marty could have gotten trapped in the mirror, and you could be on the outside.
We'd never see Marty again.
You would just leave him.
I tried to figure out how to get him out, but he's an NPC!
He's Ingrid's son.
If you went back to Dora and Ripley and you were like, yeah, Marty's just gone.
Marty got eaten
Dora
by a
would-
mirror.
They would
Beat
be
you
like,
up.
It'd be very sad. Mara would be very sad. Mara would have no singing and killing buddies anymore, but he's a fucking NPC.
okay, well, I mean, you know what? That's fair.
And I would do my hardest, but I don't know how that
Sarah,
works,
Marty
Shannon.
is our friend.
Okay.
He is our, like, I would
No,
try to save
I'm
him.
not arguing with you. I'm just...
Just like, I don't know what he's trying to do on the other end because he's an NPC.
Okay.
Alright.
So, Sarah, how does your
Let's
torch
do this.
work out?
I'm gonna
You
try
lit
to
the
light it on
torch.
fire.
You
Thank
have matches or something?
She has
I
a
have a
tinder
tinder
box.
Okay, a
box
tinder
in my
box. Sorry.
explorer's
Yes.
pack.
So you light the torch.
So now I only have 9 torches.
Alright, so you're holding a torch.
I'm holding a torch. I have so much shit in my bag.
She has such a bag of holding.
You look around
I'm looking around.
and you see fog.
Does the light reflect off of anything, or is it just like, okay?
It's just
Okay, try
fog.
my plan.
I don't remember what your plan was.
That was the go to your
I
inventory.
listened to I Want You Back by Twice for half an hour very
Where's my
loud.
inventory?
But we only needed you to listen to it for about 30 seconds, and then we just didn't realize that you didn't hear us. Okay,
And
where
this
is
is
your...
their grand plans.
Oh!
That's my plan. I don't know if it's gonna work.
That's right. Shannon, what are the physical properties of this fog prison? Is it a room? Is it like...
Wait, you don't even know how that works, though. Just try it.
I could. I'm gonna make Shannon explain me some things before
Do you
I
want?
try
I
it.
will tell you exactly what this fog prison is.
Okay.
An extra-dimensional cell of infinite expanse filled with thick fog that reduces visibility to 10 feet.
Okay.
Oh, so you gotta walk around. No, try my plan.
So it is it's an enclosed space.
It's an infinite
Okay,
expanse.
nah, that's right. Okay, it's infinite. So I'm in prison there.
Yeah, try it.
Will dust work there?
You can try it.
You have a lot of it. You have a giant
do.
bag.
I have a giant bag, and then I have
presumably
a small bag.
it would be like less to take you to somewhere else in the castle, unless you're in an extra dimensional plane.
We don't
which
even
you
know
might
how
be.
it works.
Okay, I have 2 pouches of dust, which are small. I would like to attempt to use
Okay.
1 pouch of dust, or presumably however much dust it would take.
It would be. I believe I said each pouch you have is enough for
Yeah, but then she also have
one
Richard Twin's giant bag.
Yeah,
that we
which
don't know
I'm
how
not
many
gonna
trips
touch.
it is.
Yeah, so-
but I have 2 pouches, so I would
because you
like...
have one that you got off
Badger.
Badger, and then you got one that you got off Avery.
I don't think this is going to work
I
because
don't
it's
either,
a cell. But I don't know what
like,
other options. Wait,
Just
let
at
me.
least try it.
Infinite, multi-dimensional.
I'm curious if this is gonna work.
Fog cell 5E. Still trying to give us.
I'm curious if you're gonna find it.
Yeah, but Shannon invented dust, so
Yeah.
we don't know. They're not going to tell us if it works or not.
It's true.
Oh, there it is. Here it is. There
Oh,
it is.
damn.
There it is.
Oh damn!
We're cheating at this game.
Do you want to share with the listeners?
We have just found a page called Mirror of Life Trapping.
Oh my god! No, we should roll to see if Mara knows this, and then
Sarah knows this.
and then Sarah can like look it up.
What they're gonna learn from reading this page is that, with maybe the exception of dust, you can't get out from inside of it. Someone on the other side has to let you out. Well, except
Does dust permit planar travel?
Except for the magic.
Does dust permit planar travel?
I guess what I'm gonna have you do is I'm gonna have Mara, you roll to see how much Mara like knows about dust. I mean, she's read some books now.
You did read all those dust books.
I did. Does that give me an advantage?
No,
What should I roll for?
I just will decide. I guess history.
Okay. I mean,
Ah.
I got a 6.
Okay.
Mara's real dumb.
I mean, you could just try to throw it and see what happens.
I think you know how to, like, use it. I think maybe, yeah. I think...
Just try it.
I think you just don't... I think you don't know if it works for planar travel. Yeah, basically. Because that would not be a common thing.
Okay, before I use the dust,
Uh-huh.
because I did Google it, and I did find it,
Good job.
Did she?
I'm going to yell
Team Hufflepuff over
Marty's
here.
name. Before I do anything with the dust, I'm going to yell Marty's name.
Does that work if you're inside?
I don't know, but I'm going to try it.
Okay, Marty!
Marty! Dylan!
Dylan!
Marty!
Nothing happens.
Okay, that's fine.
But then you hear Marty yell, Mara! And then he appears in front of you.
I fucking wrong.
Hey,
Oh
boy.
no.
Okay.
Mara!
He's showing in the magic thing, or
Yes.
we're reading
So-
it, the listeners are not. But
so,
is he
okay,
showing,
so-
or is he in the mirror now?
No, within 5 feet of the mirror, you can use an action to speak the name of one creature trapped in it or call out a particular cell by name. The creature named or contained in the named cell appears as an image on the mirror's surface.
So I think
you and the creature can then communicate
I think
normally.
from your point of view, it's like almost like another mirror is in front of you, and you
Okay,
can see
good.
Marty
He's not
through
in the mirror now, because that would suck.
If he was in the mirror, he would be in another cell, and you wouldn't know. So.
Okay.
Although I guess I didn't have him roll a charisma.
This
saving
is
throw,
difficult
but-
because I
But he
Googled it and I
yelled
found
Mara,
it,
so
and I
yeah.
don't know.
Okay, so
Hang on.
Mara, what do I do? This little goblin guy keeps trying to talk to me.
Ignore him.
Okay.
Ignore him. He's probably a demon who wants to take over your soul.
Cool.
Not cool.
Oh,
Very
bad,
bad. I mean, it's cool, but very bad. Okay. I'm thinking. I don't like. I have dust, so I could try to use dust to get
Okay.
out, but I don't know the properties of this thing.
Okay. Me neither.
Okay, that's fine.
See, what
I
we're
don't
also
know-
encountering
I don't know if I'm
is
just
that...
gonna fucking say it. I'm gonna fucking say it. Do you think you could break the mirror?
Yeah.
Fucking go for it, my dude.
Oh my god.
I was gonna say what we're encountering is Sarah hasn't decided if Mara
I don't know what
knew whether or not to break the mirror.
exactly.
But
I
I
think-
do have to roll to break the
Okay,
mirror.
that's fine.
But I mean, he's
fucking
very
go
good
for
at
it,
breaking
my dude.
things.
I like that.
Go for it, my dude. It's very good.
Probably against the rules to Google fog cell prison,
You know,
but I found it.
if
so.
somebody was really into D&D, they could have read this in their own time when they were researching.
That's true.
Okay, so Marty has to make an attack roll against this mirror.
That's fine. Go for it.
Fucking go for it, my dude.
Well, so he's gonna pull out his sword.
Oh yeah, a sword!
Okay. So I bet this looks real cool from your point of view, Marty's just swinging a sword at you, basically. Okay, here we go.
Go, Marty, go.
He rolled a 6. So that doesn't do anything, but he can keep trying to hit it.
Try again, Marty.
He's like, it didn't work.
Okay, try again.
Okay.
It's like maybe like a space will open and I can crawl out.
The second one still didn't work. Let's try a different.
Punch it. No, don't. That's a bad idea.
Hit
Hit it with your toy hammer.
Okay, one more time.
The blow up hammer.
So he hit it once, it didn't work. He hit it again, it didn't work. Third time.
Third time's the charm.
So that's an 18.
Yeah.
And now he does have to. It does have hit points.
So he's got to just keep whacking it.
Okay, so he hit it. You heard like a crack, and like a crack appears in between you guys.
Okay.
But it's not broken completely yet.
Okay, so I'm
from the inside.
operating that Mara believes that they'll be able to like make a space and she can move out. And I'm ignoring what it actually tells me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it would hurt, especially if I can see the crack.
Yeah, no,
on the inside.
You're fine.
Okay. So Marty, take a break.
Okay.
I'm gonna try because like a crack appeared on my end.
Okay.
So I'm gonna try from my end to see if that'll help. And if
Okay.
it doesn't, then I'll let you do the work. You're very good. Thank you. You're very cute.
I love these bros.
Okay. So Mara, I guess, takes her short sword to it.
Okay.
Makes the most sense. She gets a 9. That is 9. So that's a 15. So do I damage it?
Yes, you hit it.
Okay.
So roll for damage.
6.
It shatters, and then there's kind of like a flash of light, and then you are just standing in the original room with Marty.
Yay!
Yay! Oh, I didn't even have to like crawl out the mirror.
Yeah.
That's nice. No cuts or damages.
Very good.
It worked!
It worked!
Hug,
Do we hug? Let's roll the hug.
Oh my god.
Roll to hug.
What are we rolling? Dexterity?
I guess.
Oh boy, Mara
It was a bad hug. I rolled 3.
Plus your dexterity, which is
Oh,
high.
7.
Marty rolled 13.
So
Marty just like,
just swoops Mara up.
yeah, just
and
picks you up.
Mara's like, oh god.
Flailing.
You just have your arms out, like, he pins your arms to your side, so you're like,
I'm the hugged cat. We did it. Okay. Okay, so what room were we in?
you were in the room on the right to the
opposite
original room. Marty, like I said, the rope snapped, so Marty, like, didn't attach himself to the rope, but you can still see the other room through, like, a mirror shape.
I figured
and you
this
can
might
see
be
Rumpelstiltskin being like,
Fuck you. Mara
Brava!
Why
thinks I'll give him
are
the finger, but
Shannon's
doesn't.
villains always so condescending?
Because it's how Shannon really wants to be.
I was gonna be like, well.
Okay, I think this would be a good point to pause. and
Okay,
get to
so,
the other kids.
We have no plan.
I know, but
Which one of
I
you guys
worked
wants
very
to go
hard
first?
with my brain and
I'm
my
so
Google.
proud of you.
Okay, so, Ripley, you're in a cell with,
Gwendolyn and Stanislaus.
Gwendolyn and Stanislaus.
I am not...
So-
Nicole is not 100% sure if I trust Gwendolyn, but Ripley trusts almost everyone, so... except for Avery.
Okay, so, you're just chilling in the cell. Anything that you're doing, anything that you're asking,
I want to talk to
saying.
Gwen about what her plan is.
Um,
Because I don't remember how we left that off. She was like, I'm going to break out. I'm
Yeah,
just waiting
she
for
was
when.
like,
And I'm
"I'm
like,
gonna break
okay. So what is the plan exactly?
I'm going to use my very powerful
Yes.
magic
Mhm.
to break the cell door.
Okay.
We must do this at night because
Can
I
you
assume
just talk a little quieter?
I assume
Okay.
that there will be less like people awake at night. So
But what
maybe
about all
more
the other
chance
people that were
we're
in
gonna-
prison that they shouldn't be here either?
Well, I only have so many spell slots.
Alright.
So-
Well.
There is that. Yes, so, does anyone know what time it is?
I have
Where the sun
no
is in the
idea.
sky?
It was like
Nobody.
morning-ish, afternoon-ish when I got in here.
Alright, so we've got a few more hours. I guess when all these other people start to get sleepy, then I'll know it's probably nighttime. Or the guards have to bring us food. So then I'll know that's dinner.
Alright, bring us food, Ingrid!
Sorry, that was very good. Like, it makes sense. It is sensical, all the things she's saying. They're just also very funny.
Ingrid, can you roll a perception?
Okay.
Where is she? Back in the break room?
Yeah, she's in the break room with Sven
Sven
Brian.
Brian.
Me and Sven Brian were on guard earlier, but are we in the break room now?
Okay, you're on guard, but you're in a guard room.
Okay, we're just like
you're
chilling.
outside.
Wait, no,
of the
didn't she
cells.
leave it off as she was gonna like patrol around?
That's true.
No, didn't you? You went and saw them, and then you went back, and you're just standing with Sven Brian.
No, you went to talk to the miller.
Yeah.
Didn't you?
Yeah, and then she went back
Oh, okay.
to the room.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she came and
You didn't
talked
find
to you
Angelica?
No,
I mean, she
didn't
hasn't done
see
that.
her. She wasn't in the dungeon.
Yeah.
So.
She gets a special prison cell because the princess left.
Okay, roll a perception check.
Okay.
My perception went up, everybody, just so you know.
So did mine. It's not -1 anymore. That's a
Oh, I'm so
16.
proud.
Okay, so you and Sven Brian are standing guard,
Mm-hmm.
and I assume you're just kind of trying to figure out what you're gonna do next.
Yeah.
And then, there's like stairs and a door
Mm-hmm.
that go up to the regular level. So you can't quite see the door, but you like hear it creak open.
Okay.
And then you hear these like little steps come down the stairs.
Little steps.
And then,
Are they sheep
and then you
steps?
no.
Okay.
And then as you see this creature, it also sees you and it freezes. And it is a tiny dragon. Like
Smaller than the other baby
cat-sized dragon.
Oh my god.
And it's all red, and it is dragging like a satchel, and it just freezes.
It's
Like
dragging
if I
a-
don't move, they won't see me.
What is this dragon baby?
So this dragon's just frozen,
Okay.
like a cat might be.
I look at the
Like-
dragon for a second, and then I do a very loud and unexpected sneeze to catch Sven Brian's attention.
So Sven Brian is like, "What? What?
Yeah. Oh,
Bless you."
suddenly, I've just suddenly got an attack of.
It's up. Okay. Do you need a handkerchief?
I think I shall go to the bathroom, just up this way.
All
yes,
right.
all right.
Yes,
so I
up
go.
there.
Third floor.
Huh?
There's only one bathroom. It's on the third floor.
I go to the dragon and I kind of scoop it up as I go. I try to.
Okay. It just stays frozen.
What, in my arms?
you-
Yeah, like
Scoop the satchel up too.
Yeah, I am. Don't
It's
worry.
like, it doesn't like attack you, but it kind of makes a hissing sound like, what's it doing?
Yeah, okay. So, here's what I'm gonna do. 1 second, let me just check that I can do this. Because I'm pretty sure I can, but I need to check. With the thing over here. Great, okay, so as I pick up the dragon, I cast invisibility on it. So the dragon is invisible now until it attacks or casts a spell or something.
Okay.
So I've done that. And then I take it to the bathroom with me.
The bathroom on the third floor.
No, there's a bathroom on the first floor.
There's a
Okay.
specific guard bathroom, I would assume.
Yeah, probably.
The staff-
So you go there.
Yeah.
It's wherever. It's somewhere.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I go in there.
Yeah.
Can I get in? Is it just like, can I lock the door and then?
Yeah, sure.
Cool. Okay. So I set this. Well, I'll still hold the dragon because I don't want the dragon to get away while it's invisible.
I'll tell you, it's technically a pseudo dragon.
A pseudo dragon.
Yeah, so that's why it's so small.
Okay.
It's like fully grown because it's not a full dragon.
It's
a pseudo
It's
dragon.
a pseudo dragon. What is that? Can I do? Can I do?
Sarah's asking me a
What's the really
important
important question?
At some point during the time that we play Dungeons and Dragons, can Mara get a pet dragon?
Maybe.
Maybe.
You can keep this one that she has right now.
Well, I think this one's bonding with Dora. If any dragon, I would probably leave with the green baby.
It's a big green baby.
I know it's a big green baby.
But
Mara
then
will
we'll-
just have
No!
a
Jesus Christ, I'm
dragon.
just seeing, like,
The
breaking
wagon,
out of
but
Gringotts.
Mara is
No,
dead.
just, like, the top of the castle exploding, and it's Mara and Marty on the top of this green dragon.
And it's a baby.
As
All
long
right.
as you train it not to eat the sheep, I'm fine.
Like,
Okay,
literally, I
continue,
feel
Dora.
like at some point Mara's gonna get, like, a dragon whistle for this express purpose. Anyway, okay, can I do, I don't know, an arcana check? Would it be arcana or history? To just figure out what I know about this dragon? And if it's got any magic on it?
Yeah, I mean, how do you do that?
So
Are you doing?
do a history check or an arcana check? Is what I'm
History check would be to learn to see if you know like about the species. Arcana check would be to like check what magical properties this dragon has in particular.
Okay, well, can
So
I
which
do
one do you wanna
both
do?
of them?
I mean, yeah.
Okay, let's do them one after the other. Okay, so that's 10 plus 2 plus 1, so it's 13
For what?
for
History?
arcana. Let's say.
For Arcana.
Or, no, let's say history. Let's give the 13 to history. See if I get a higher
Okay.
one. So that would actually not
So
be
what-
13, that would be just 10. No, 11.
Okay.
11.
Okay.
I get to
11 for history.
I get to add half of my proficiency bonus to every ability check now, which is amazing. So
Oh.
yeah.
Okay. And Arcana? Are you gonna also roll that?
Yeah.
Yeah, just roll both, because then I'll just tell you.
Just tell
all
me
of them.
about. Oh, that's an 18, baby. Okay, so 18
nice. Okay.
plus 3 is 21.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you know like what a pseudo dragon is. I think.
Okay.
I don't know if you've necessarily ever encountered one, but
And what is it? Just a small dragon?
yeah, basically, it's
It's like a mini horse.
it's just like another kind of creature.
Like a Shetland
Um,
pony.
That's what I was
Yeah.
saying, like a mini horse.
Mm-hmm.
Name the dragon Lil Sebastian.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's just like it's you know it's not like a dragon that's been shrunk. It's not like
Right.
a dragon it's like it's another kind of species, but people named it a pseudo dragon.
Okay.
It is red, so you would know that similar to red dragons, it like breathes fire.
Okay.
Does the green one not breathe fire?
I guess you don't know.
Why wouldn't I know?
Let me double check. The different color dragons do different things.
I'm sure I'd know about this, given that I just did a 21. Anyway,
Yeah,
Those Arcana, though.
it's Arcana. It's about the magical properties. So tell me about the magical properties.
Pseudo dragons have like a magical resistance, and they can also they. What are you doing? Did you Google pseudo?
We googled green dragon and it
Okay.
says they're evil aligned. But, we
But
don't
I
want
love
that.
him.
Um,
But
Train
that's
him
like
to attack
the
members of the assassin cult.
yeah.
you should Google pseudo dragon because it's a really cute picture of a pseudo dragon.
Okay.
Okay, so
P.S.
the pseudo dragon also
Yeah.
has on its tail there's like a stinger. I guess you can't see that right now because it's invisible, but you know that.
Okay.
It has limited telepathy.
Oh, nice.
So it can't communicate like full sentences, words, but it can like kind of communicate feelings, images, stuff like that.
Okay, can I communicate back? Like, how would that work?
You
If I
it can like read your mind.
oh, cool.
And it can send things into your mind.
Okay.
You can't necessarily specifically send things back to it.
Okay.
And then you can
This
tell
reminds me of Jeremy Thatcher Dragon Hatcher.
with your 21 Arcana check. I guess you can just tell from like the magic radiating off this pseudo dragon that it's a little bit different from any regular creature, and you can tell that this pseudo dragon is actually someone's familiar.
Right. Wow. Okay.
It is bonded to someone.
Oh damn.
It's Hannibals.
Is it or is it
Okay.
Gwen's?
I don't know.
You don't know.
The other thing is,
And it has this bag.
what was I gonna say?
Can I use the same
about
Arcana
it?
check on the bag? Or can I open the bag? Actually, you know what? I'm gonna think very intently. Am I allowed to open this bag? I just want to be on the same
Aw.
side
I
as
will
the
tell you,
dragon.
since you have a 21 Arcana, that you can tell there's a lot of magic radiating off this bag.
Oh, dang.
There's something very powerful in there.
Okay. So I want to have a little telepathic conversation with this baby. Does it think anything at me?
It is thinking like not in words,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
you can
yeah.
tell it's like, I want to get to the dungeon. I need to get to the dungeon.
Okay. I'm kind of thinking of why, you know.
And I mean, you can speak out loud.
Okay, why do you... Oh, what, I can speak out loud in the game in my character voice? What?
I mean,
okay.
like, yeah, like, it's not like you speak out loud and the dragon doesn't understand what you're saying.
Oh, okay,
just because
cool.
I don't know if Dora would be just thinking things or if Dora would say them out loud as well.
Okay. I'm gonna be quiet though because, like, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, so, hi.
He's going to rescue Angelica. Wait, Angelica's not there.
So, why do you need to get that down there?
Because its person is there.
Oh, who's your person? What do they look like?
You get an image of...
Gwen.
No. It's the boy in the
Stanislaus.
Okay, cool. Okay,
So Dora has seen him
right,
briefly. Because
And
you
know
went
that
to the
he's
cell.
in Ripley's cell.
Yeah.
Okay. What is your sort of intention with that?
You get the idea that it wants to take the bag to him.
Okay. Is there something special in the bag? What's in the bag?
You get the image of a spell book.
Okay.
Was Stanislaus a dwarf? I don't remember.
No, Stanislaus is a half elf.
Okay.
So this spell book that you see, it has on it like an embossment of a hand holding an eye.
Okay. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking, Dragon Buddy. Okay, so you didn't look like you were getting that well at, getting down there by yourself since I noticed you. Sven Brian ain't that bright, but I think he would see you if I did. Okay.
See little puffs of smoke.
And then,
I love him.
and then there's
I'm gonna have you real quick roll a religion check.
a religion check. Okay.
About this book.
if I know the book.
Yeah.
I mean, see, that's I don't know. Dora's been around.
Is
maybe.
it about 5? I want her to come back.
Where's religion? Okay, so that's at 12.
So I think you recognize this like symbol.
Mm-hmm.
You can't place exactly like what it means.
Do I kind of know, like, do I kind of get like the reputation of it? Do I know?
It's bad.
Bad.
It has a bad reputation.
Okay.
Big reputation.
Okay, so I'm gonna carry on what I'm saying to the dragon because this was my sort of thought.
Yeah, I just want to make sure that you knew that.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Going
All right. So, like, getting down there was hard for you, right? I've made you invisible now. That's quite an edge. But still, a random floating bag is not gonna be. It's gonna be a bit suspicious, in it. So here's what I'm thinking. I look like I'm a guard, right? I'm a sort of.
I look like, well, I'm a god.
I'm a guard. I don't want to tell it everything.
No, I know. I just thought that was funny how you caught yourself.
I'm a guard. I can get you down there and sort of,
It knows you're lying because it can read your mind.
It knows I'm lying about being a guard, but I am intending to do this, so
Yes.
I'm saying.
Yes, but it just like sends an image in your mind of like the real you.
Fuck, whatever. Anyway, so listen, right? If I get you down there, can we sort of make a deal where, me walking around with a bag, not going to be suspicious. I can get you to your master, right? Your person. But before that, in return, can I have a look in the book?
It's thinking, and you can tell that it's thinking.
I'm also thinking.
And then it's basically like, no.
No? Well, Okay, so here's the thing. The symbol that's there, I don't have the best sort of knowledge of it, so if you can convince me it's a good thing, then maybe I'll take you down there, but if not, then I'm gonna have to sort of turn you in. What does the dragon think?
Well, I think the dragon thinks, what is your armor class?
Fucking, okay. Well, my armor class is 13. Here's what I do. Does the dragon kind of project that?
No.
Okay. But can I tell,
of course it doesn't.
like, is there steam rising or anything?
No.
No? Okay.
Your armor class is 13?
Yeah, I'm gonna grab the bag.
19.
I've got the bag in my hand, and the dragon is, like, I'm sort of holding it, but it's on the counter in the bathroom.
But it's invisible.
Yeah, it's invisible.
Until it tries to attack you, so it won't be invisible
Yeah,
anymore.
that's true.
Yes, so it comes out of invisibility as it bites you.
Ow.
Successfully.
What, on the arm or what?
Yeah, just like where you're holding it, basically. For 3 damage.
3 damage. Okay.
Yeah. And I guess you can roll, like, a dexterity saving throw to see if you let go of it. Or,
Okay.
are able to hold on.
I'm not gonna hold on. Like, that isn't part of my plan. TBH.
Okay, well then you can just drop it.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop it. That's
Okay, so then
my plan.
it falls to the ground.
I dropped the dragon.
But you still have the bag.
The dragon is visible now. I have the bag.
Okay, so it's just like hissing at you because you have the bag, and you can tell it's thinking like, "Give me the bag."
Okay, I'm gonna run
Okay,
Where?
out of the door
and then
and into the
to where?
corridor.
And then
Okay,
where?
so you're running.
I'm running
So-
and I'm yelling, "Beast! A foul beast!"
What's your speed?
My speed is 30 feet.
Oh, please.
Okay,
What's the dragon's
Why are you
speed?
drawing so much attention to yourself?
the dragon's foot speed is 15, but the dragon's flying speed is 60 feet.
Oh my god.
So it catches up to you as you're running, and I think it's just kind of like batting its wings around your head. So you've shouted, so I mean, a guard is going to come at
That's
some point,
fine.
But I think you've
Like,
got a few seconds
legit.
before that
Shannon,
happens.
I don't trust this baby dragon. I don't know if you were
Yeah,
trying
yeah.
to get me to.
No,
What?
I just presented you with the pseudo dragon,
Yeah.
and I saw how it went from there.
Okay. I'm just thinking about something. How is the corridor around us lit?
With torches every few feet. You're on the first floor,
Is
so
it
I mean, it's
sunny
It's
still?
lit pretty well.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's like afternoon.
Okay. I'm gonna use prestidigitation
Okay.
to just create like a cloud of smoke around the dragon.
Okay.
So it's just instantaneous and exists
Okay, so
around.
there's a cloud of smoke around the
It's
dragon.
harmless. I'm just doing this as I run.
Yeah. So then, like, how big is it, I guess? Is there any specific about
I
how
don't
big
know.
it can
No,
be?
it just says
Okay.
you can do it small, and the dragon's small, and the
Yeah, so
range
it
is
sounds
10
the
feet.
dragon gets kind of confused.
Yeah, I just wanna
and
sort of stun
stops
it for a
flying
bit.
after you for a little bit.
While I
Do you have a destination? Like, are you going back to
this is the
dungeon? Are you
thing, I
going
don't
somewhere else?
know. How many uses does my disguise have, by the way? Or is it?
Your disguise hat?
Yeah, is it just?
It's just endless.
It's endless. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
That's an OP item right there, Shannon.
I don't want to make stuff up. Like stats.
Okay.
Things just work.
Okay, things just work. Listen, it's Black Mirror up in here. Stuff works.
Don't forget that you and Sven Brian had an in-depth conversation about the hat. So if you go to a different disguise.
Yeah, but I'm not, I guess the dragon would be able to, like, sense the book and stuff.
Mm-hmm. And it knows. It can read your mind, so.
Yeah, it can fucking read my mind. This is annoying! Okay. I don't know. I don't have a destination. I'm just annoyed at this. Okay, while I'm running, I'm gonna get in the bag and look at the book.
Okay.
This is while running.
You're just running in
sense
circles?
a lot of power. So you're gonna open the book?
Yeah? What
Okay.
happens when I open the book?
No, nothing happens.
Okay.
It's just I have to decide what happens.
Nothing happens, but
No,
something
you're not
happens.
like you're not like
Sucked
affected
into the
by
book.
anything. Yeah, no, that doesn't happen.
Can I do Arcana check on this book and just know, like, what kind of, like, energy it has? And just, like, the kind of magic that this would be used for. Oh, damn, bitch! That's 22, because that was an 18.
Okay, it's bad. It's bad magic.
Bad magic. Just bad fucking magic. Is this boy, like, a mini magical terrorist? Like...
How old is this boy?
He's, like, mid-20s.
Okay.
You can sense some sort of, like, necromantic magic.
Okay, as I, like, look through it, do I see any particular, like, you know, spells or whatever?
So, as you're flipping through it while you're running...
While running.
Yeah.
Does she hit some walls because she's not looking where she
Each page, through the first few pages, has, I guess, I want you to roll something to kind of see how much you see since you're running.
Perception? Investigation?
Or
Dexterity?
insight, maybe?
Insight? Okay, cool.
Sure, just, do that. Why not?
Okay, that's 15.
Okay, so, I mean, that's good.
Okay.
So, you're seeing, like, spells, but none of the spells from, like, what you know of magic, none of these spells are actually, like, bad spells.
Okay.
Like, they could be used for bad, but they're not, like, inherently evil spells. There's, like, minor illusion, burning hands, which that's, like, the same spell Lucy used. A couple of, like, attack spells.
I'm worried about Lucy.
And, well, don't worry, Lucy will come back eventually.
Oh my god, I know what I'm gonna do.
Do it.
Yeah, but it's mostly, like, some attack spells.
Okay, as I'm running, I put the book back in the bag.
Okay.
Unless there's anything else about the book you wanted to tell me, is there?
There's a lot of blank pages.
Oh, okay.
Like, the second half of the book, basically.
Okay, so this dude been writing down. Okay, so is the dragon still chasing me?
Is there, like, a specific, like, how long your prestidigitation lasts?
It's instantaneous.
Or the smoke just... Okay, so the smoke would just eventually dissipate.
Yeah.
So I think by now the dragon is following you again, but, like, you have a good head start.
Okay.
And I think by now...
But it goes twice as fast as her.
I think by now another couple guards come running up and are like, "What's going on?"
Okay. Oh, I put the book
And then
away.
they see a dragon
I put the
and they're
book
like,
away
"Oh, shit!"
in the bag.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, oh shit, from the other guys. What I'm gonna do is keep running. Is the dragon speeding up, right? So, once it gets quite close to me, I'm gonna skid to a stop, turn, like, very quickly. So I know I'm gonna have to do checks for this, but I'm just describing what I'm gonna do. Turn very quickly as the dragon is still going fast. And, like, I've been trying to speed up to get this, like, going. Yeah. And then I take out the Modron books and I hold it open.
Okay.
As the dragon comes towards me.
Wait, you've been carrying that around with you?
It's in my inventory.
But it's big.
Yeah? I'm big.
You don't have a bag of holding.
Bitch, I'm big. What do you want from me?
Sure, fine, sure.
I have it.
Okay, you take out the Modron box. It's collapsible.
I thought we left it in the
I don't know.
I thought Robin had it.
No, Robin has the Modron.
Oh, I thought at the box too, Fred.
Okay, you have the box.
Mhm.
You open it up, and I guess the dragon just laps right into the box.
What, do I have to do a check for this? Like,
I guess you're gonna try to close the box.
yeah, I'm gonna
on
close the box on the
so
dragon.
make
That's
like a
amazing.
dexterity check for that.
Okay,
That was a good plan, Dora.
Thank you. Okay, where is my dexterity? Oh, it's a big one. Hang on. So wait, +3, +1. So that is 13, 14, 15,
Maybe
16.
this would be. I mean, that's fine. I was wondering if. I guess this would be like a sleight of hand check specifically, if you have any sort of proficiency with that.
Oh, I don't
But
have
otherwise it's
proficiency.
probably
Well,
the
that would
same
be a
amount.
15 instead of a 16 then.
Yes, the same. Okay, well. No, your sleight of hand is your dexterity.
Oh, so that would be.
But if she has
I need to change
dexterity
that.
proficiency.
Yeah.
Dexterity is +3.
Well,
But
you
have
do
the
it.
little dot
you do
next
it.
to it.
No, it doesn't. I just have
Oh,
plus.
then yeah, you get 3 for sleight of hand. So.
Yeah. I need to change all these.
Okay, so you successfully the dragon. I think like as you're doing this, the two guards who have like found you started to get their spears ready. But then you pull out this box, the dragon just slams right in the box, and you very quickly close it.
I close it and then I sit on it.
And you sit on it,
Yeah.
and you just feel the dragon moving around, and it's like,
Yeah, I'm just
and
sitting.
it's just shaking a lot.
I'm just gonna. Well, hello. Took you a while, didn't
What
it?
the hell is happening?
I don't exactly know. I went to the bathroom. In the bathroom, there was this thing. This thing attacked me, so therefore I put it in a box.
Good. Jeez, we should do something with this.
I don't know. Would you like to take it to the well, what's his name? Financial advisor?
Yeah.
Yes.
Why are we trusting
Did
him?
we name him? We named him like
We
Jonathan. I think.
Jonathan.
did name him.
Yeah.
I think it is Jonathan.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah. You know, Jonathan. He's like he knows about magic stuff. He'd
We
probably
did name him Jonathan.
like to look at this.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
do we
a
have
it's
a
a
way to like?
it's a telepathic dragon, so
Oh.
it kind of reads minds and that sort of thing. Which
Okay.
might come useful. You know what? I think we might want to keep it in the guards' rooms for now. The reason being that the queen is a little bit irate at the moment, and if anyone in her vicinity is thinking anything, dissenting.
You know what?
Yeah.
You're right. We should definitely lock this dragon in the dungeon.
Yes, I think that's a
And then
good
when
idea.
and then when we tell her we locked a dragon in the dungeons, she'd be really happy about that.
That's true.
And then Sir Jonathan can come visit it in the dungeons.
You
study
guys
it
are
and
so
shit,
smart.
yeah.
Why do we trust Jonathan?
don't
He's the one
fucking
that
trust
told them
Jonathan,
to arrest
But
everyone.
we don't trust the dragon either. Listen, I can't
Okay.
do anything about this.
So we are taking it to the dungeon.
Okay.
But don't put it in the same cell with Ripley.
No, we're not.
Okay.
Well, we'll put it in a special, dragon cell that's, magic proof or some shit.
What is this box
If
made
we
out
have
of?
it.
Wood.
Wood.
Ingrid, maybe you want to put it in a different box?
The box is very warm.
I think to...
It's gonna light the box on fire.
Listen, I think very loudly to the dragon that if the box goes on fire, it's gonna die. And also, I want to get it back to its master, but listen, you haven't been very helpful.
I'm pretty sure it's probably a fireproof dragon. It's a dragon.
Yeah, well,
I
whatever.
don't think you can defeat them with fire.
Listen, I could kill your master. I'm a player character. Fuck off.
So the dragon does not set the box on fire.
Okay.
But you are taking the dragon to the dungeon.
Yeah, the dragon wants to go to the dungeon.
Yeah.
So,
So I think it's like, okay, this is getting me slightly closer to my goal in some way. I'm just gonna say, Ripley,
Hello.
in your cell. I mean, you obviously don't know that this is all happening, but at
Not
some
at
point
all.
while this is happening, So Stanislaus has been like
chilling
against the wall, and he looked at you at one point, but then he just like closed his eyes and continued sitting there.
So he's been trying to communicate with his little baby.
At some point he like opens his eyes again, and if you you're kind of like talking to Gwendolyn, so I don't know if you would how quickly you would notice this, but like he looks not happy, and then eventually he like stands up and starts pacing himself.
Then I would notice. Hey bud, what's up?
He just like gestures at you to be quiet.
What's up?
What's up?
He just like shakes his head and is like, don't. He doesn't say anything. But...
You want to tell us what's going on?
He signs no.
Is he deaf?
You don't know.
Okay. Do I know no. Okay, yeah, I remember. I know
like,
a little
really
bit of sign language.
Stuff.
Okay. Okay. I don't know where to go from there. I feel like Ripley's move is to try to sympathize with people. And
I think Gwendolyn is also watching him like, what's he doing? And I think she leans over and is like, he hasn't moved at all. This is the first thing.
Have y'all talked at all? Do you know why he's in here?
No.
What's going on?
He doesn't talk. He's really spooky.
You've only been in here today?
Yeah, he was thrown in here at the same time as me.
You were giving your speech. What was he doing?
I don't know.
You just got thrown in separately into the same cell. Alright. I
got the sense that maybe he, like, stole something.
Okay. Thieves, why do we keep running into people who are stealing things?
Okay.
Annoying.
Okay. So, do the other...
Boy thieves is my thing, I guess.
Boy thieves. Man. Shannon.
What? Yeah.
As we're going back to the dungeons, do the...
Uh-huh.
The other guards can take the dragon somewhere, right?
Yeah, I guess they take it to some sort of, like, storage place.
Okay, they do that.
Not to a cell.
They take it to a fridge.
And they put something very heavy on top of it.
Very good, okay.
The box?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, but also, it's a wood box. Oh, but if he burned up the box, the thing would squash him.
Yeah.
Okay.
So... they put some other, like, storage box on top of him. I don't know. Some, like, metal box.
As these guards are doing this, I'm going to take these guards and Sven Brian aside.
Okay.
Into the sort of guard room.
Uh-huh.
The card breaker.
So,
friends?
This is Sven Brian.
Yes.
That was crazy. Something happened.
Yes. Friends, I have a confession to make.
Okay.
I am not who I seem to be.
What?
The truth
They're
is...
They're all, like, holding their spears.
No, the truth is, I was brought in by relatives of the Queen to make sure there is no dissent within the ranks. I trust you men. I have learned, I have bonded with you a little. I have learned to trust you.
She looks at Sven Brian.
Yes.
Sven Brian's like, oh my god.
I have been through a life or death experience with you men just now. And
they're nodding. Like,
here's what I think.
Yeah.
They look at Sven Brian like, yeah, man, you didn't see it, but it was wild.
Yep. I'm gonna...
It was pest control is what it was, but okay.
I'm gonna roll just persuasion just quickly while I'm doing this. Okay. So that is
or
20
deception
altogether.
Okay.
They would be the same with deception. They're the same thing.
I thought so. Okay, so they're all kind of like, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, gentlemen, here I think is how we should proceed. We have captured a small dragon, but we do not know where it came from.
No.
Does your castle have the facility for a sort of interrogation?
Yeah, totally.
Okay. What I believe we should do is take a few suspects, shall we say, characters of note from the dungeon. Not, you understand, not the everyday villager on the street who didn't pay taxes, because paying taxes is not the same sort of crime as harboring a feisty little rodent-like creature.
Uh-huh.
So what I suggest we do is if one of you men, sir, I didn't get your name, sorry. What is it?
What's...
Another guy. Give us another name. Sarah. Get
What?
I need
we
2 more names.
For men, people?
Yeah.
Okay, Stephen and Colbert, I don't know.
Stephen and Colbert!
Okay, great.
My name is Colbert, and my name is Stephen.
Okay. Stephen Colbert.
And we
Lovely to meet
just
you.
sound
Stephen
the same
Colbert.
because we're brothers.
Oh, of course. I met a brood of clones quite like you. Of course, you are brothers, but
They
yes.
both look like Stephen Colbert, though.
Alright.
Can we do it without the weird, beard
weird
thing
new
he's
beard
got
that he's
going
been
on
growing,
right
yeah.
now?
One of them has the weird beard, and one of them does not.
Okay,
Oh, wow.
Okay.
I can.
Which one has the weird beard?
Colbert.
Colbert has the beard.
Okay, so
I'm glad that Nicole is writing this down, so I don't have to.
Yep.
okay.
Okay.
Colbert,
I'm very thorough with my character list,
Yeah.
guys.
All right, yeah.
Colbert,
you
if
froze
you
a
would
little bit,
be.
Ingrid.
Oh, hi. Am I
you-
back?
You're good. You're
Okay.
good. Yes.
Colbert, if you would be kind enough to take up my post with Sven Bryan.
Yes, of
And-
course.
Thank you, sir. And Stephen, if you would,
Mm-hmm.
as we select sort of characters, if you would direct me to this room and then stand guard there, would that work out for all of you?
Yeah, the like interrogation room.
Yes.
Is yes? Okay. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. All right. So I'm going with Stephen through the dungeon.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's in the dungeon, but it's not like near any cells.
Okay.
And it's just kind of a room with a table and 2 chairs. Not a 2-way mirror though. No more mirrors.
Okay.
Stone room, not very comfy. And you're there.
So,
And-
okay, what I'm gonna do is, as we're going past, I'm like looking at all of the prisoners and eyeing them up and that kind of thing. I go past Ripley and make an effort to look like
Okay.
and
I think Ripley has to look down because she can't keep a straight face.
Stanislaus just glares at you
okay.
as you walk by.
I think first of all,
Real deadly eyes.
if we could take them 2 at a time, and I think first of all, I should like to see the sort of half-elf looking person, who was kind of gloomy, and the girl in the same place as him, the freckle thing. Quite lovely, little summery looking person, but you can never be too sure.
Okay.
Can I hear you saying this?
I don't think so.
Okay.
No, I think they're already in the room.
We're in the room. He's gonna go.
See,
fetch
now I'm
you.
just imagining you as Kenneth Branagh in Murder on the Orient Express.
No. She's
I know.
Prince Caspian.
I know she is. She's Lancelot.
I'm Lancelot.
Okay, so Stephen's like, yes, of course.
I'm just
And
a
he,
Lancelot looking for my Guinevere, guys.
Oh my
There's
god.
a Gwendolyn,
That's true.
but she's old.
Yeah, she's kind of old. So, do you stay like at the interrogation room while Stephen goes?
No, I
and
wait
fetches
in
him?
the I
you
wait in
come.
the doorway and look kind of like I look like you know like an anime like sub villain, like the sort of sub boss who's kind of like hot and like or like that guy in Buffy who's like the mayor's aide or whatever, not the actual
Yeah.
mayor's aide, but the guy who's like, yeah, I'm just kind of cool. And you
Yeah,
fight
I
me
don't
before you
remember
fight
him,
the
but
main
okay.
guy.
Is that
Yeah.
season 3?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't remember that one very well.
So Stephen comes to your cell and points before opening the door. He points at Ripley and he points at Stanislaus, whose name you still don't know, and it's like you and you, and come with me. And Gwendolyn's like, what? What about me? Where are you taking them? What's going on? And he's like, he ignores her. And he unlocks the door. Ripley, are you just gonna go?
Yeah.
Okay, so you just like...
Because I saw him with Dora 2 seconds ago,
So you just like step out of the cell, and
What does Stanislaus do?
Stanislaus hesitates, and Steven is like, come on. And then he also exits the cell and goes with.
Okay, great.
And goes to the interrogation room.
I take them inside, yes?
Yeah.
I say, right. All right. You're happy to wait out here and make sure nothing interesting goes down?
Of course.
Yes. Thank you.
I've got my eye on these people.
Perfect. All right. Now, the two of you are in for some interesting interrogation. And then I close the door.
I swear I did nothing.
I close the door.
And you close the door.
I close the door behind me.
Okay.
Have we got like an interrogation room set up?
So it's one table and 2 chairs, one on either side. But there are 3 of you.
How much is he going to be able to hear through the door?
You don't know. It's a wooden door. It's a normal door.
Mm.
Yeah.
Actually, I think it would be like an iron door.
Like a reinforced.
We're in the dungeon.
Yeah.
I mean, it's an interrogation room, but like, it's still in the dungeon. So I don't think he'd really be able to hear.
I say, Steven, a couple times just to see if he can hear.
He doesn't respond.
Okay, cool. So I say, right. Name? I'm looking.
Stanislaus immediately sits in one of the chairs.
Yep. Ripley, what do you do?
Do I have Mickey with me? Yes, I do. I bring Mickey.
Didn't you have Nemo?
Did I?
Yeah.
Just kidding. Mickey's somewhere else.
You don't know where your other sheep are.
They're all just wandering the castle. I'm very worried about them, by the way.
babies.
But yes, I have Nemo. Okay, you're right.
Yeah, of course you brought Nemo.
They're in groups of 2.
I have Nemo. She's very, like, overwhelmed by this day, but I'm like...
Do you sit down?
Yeah, sure.
You know,
Do you want me to sit down, Dora? Yeah.
So I look at first Stanislaus and I say, you, name.
He signs. Stan.
Okay.
Stan.
Well, I think he signs.
Do I understand sign language?
Stanislaus. I don't remember.
I don't think I do.
You rolled for it at
Well,
one
I
point.
know the alphabet, so I'll just be like,
Ripley
Stanislaus.
knows real basics.
Okay, cool.
I'll be like, Stanislaus.
And he's just kind of nodding at you like, yeah, you got this.
Stanislaus?
Yeah.
Okay, Stanislaus.
No.
Okay. And you?
Ripley.
I sort of sigh.
Ripley Pepperoni.
And I'm like... I look at her like... Ripley.
Oh yeah, I was supposed to be Ripleyus whatever. What was the name you made up for me?
She can't remember, it's fine.
I meant Runel Waslib. No, she looks at me like, why'd you say her real name? And I'm like, I look at her like, Dora, I don't remember the name.
Stanislaus is looking back and forth between you guys like, okay.
Alright.
It's...
Well,
Oh, I think it was like Ripper's Onius or something.
Yeah.
But, listen. It's just us in this room.
Yeah, that's the point. Okay, so... Simple yes or no questions, then. Do either of the 2 of you recognize this? I pull up the book and I'm just holding it in front of myself.
Nope.
Stanislaus nods, and I think signs like, it's mine.
Right. And what kind of magic were you intending to inflict with this?
I think he's thinks for a moment because he's trying to figure out how to communicate with the 2 of you.
If we had the dragon, this would be easier.
Yeah.
This is why he has a telepathic dragon.
And, I think he signs like bars.
Okay.
Like not necessarily an actual sign, but he's like miming.
Charades.
Bars and then like breaking.
He was trying to get out. He never told me why he was here in the first place.
No.
He's just looking.
And why are you here, dear lady?
Me? Honestly, I don't remember. Why was I there?
You were caught in the dragon.
Oh yeah, we were sneaking around the castle. I didn't pay my taxes.
Right. Too many have been lost in such a way. Then I look. Does the door? The door doesn't have a window or anything, right?
No.
I turn around. I lock the door.
Okay.
Presumably it
You
has a
didn't already
lock. Does
do
it have
that?
like a bolt or anything?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I do that. And then I take off my hat. I'm like, Christ, okay, I don't have time to, like, keep up 40 things at once, so...
Thank God, because I'm running out of lines, Dora. I'm not good at this.
Yeah.
Stanislaus does not look surprised. I think he signs something that I think it would take Ripley a moment to understand,
Okay.
but after you thought about it, you figure out he's signing, like, you don't see many orcs south of the mountains.
Listen, man. We're on a thing. It's a long story, and... Dora, do we trust this guy? What's going on?
Yeah, well, if you do see any orcs, you tell me about it, alright? Anyway, so here's the long and short of it. This guy had a dragon. It's like a baby telepathic dragon. The dragon would
The
not...
one that we saw, or another?
No, a different one. And it
Alright.
attacked me a bit. And
Are you okay?
I'm okay, yeah, no, I'm fine.
Because I learned some healing spells.
No, shit.
While I was sitting in this
I lost
cell.
3 hit points, it's fine. Don't worry,
Okay.
don't worry. Okay, so...
Do you guys want to give me a name for the dragon?
The little
The
Sebastian?
pseudo-dragon?
What should we name him?
Baby.
Baby!
Don't
Now,
put baby in the corner.
I think Stanislaus would have already named his dragon.
And probably
so-
didn't name him Baby if his name is Stanislaus. What? Name him after your other cat. Or is that going to make you sad?
What? Oh no, that's gonna make me sad because it's my baby.
Okay, let's not do that.
My other cat, one of my cats was called Janet.
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 Janet the dragon.
It's a girl dragon.
She's a
now.
feisty baby.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think he signs like, yeah, Janet.
Like Janet from The Good Place.
Like, her name is Janet.
Excuse me. That's a nice name. I like that.
Okay.
Thanks.
Well, listen. Here's the thing. Your book was giving me some weird vibes, and I don't really like that. So are you like stance on the Queen? Thumbs up or thumbs down?
Thumbs down.
Thumbs down.
Thumbs
down.
All right.
down.
Stance on the financial.
Is she okay?
Yeah.
Sorry, Dora,
Go on,
to
go on, go
interrupt,
on.
but is she always like this? Like,
He nods.
okay, because the princess is not.
He shrugs. He doesn't know.
Are you from here, Crosshair City?
He shakes his head.
All right. How long have you been here?
He holds up like 2 fingers.
2 days, months.
He
2
nods
days.
at days.
All right.
All right.
Pretty much.
So is stance on the Queen from? Okay, I'm gonna say right hand for the first option, left hand for the second option, right? So is stance on the Queen formed of long history and political leanings, or she locked me up today? It was annoying.
Kind of narrows his eyes at you because he doesn't know whether or not he trusts you.
Or somewhere in between.
I think he holds up right hand.
Okay. See, this is the thing, because I'm kind
She
of...
locked me up today. It was annoying.
No, this is...
You have his bag, right?
Yeah, I have
'Cause
his
there
bag.
would be other stuff in that
Okay,
bag.
what else is in there?
It's just...
Is there any food?
There's no food. I think there's, like some, standard gold coins
Mhm.
and stuff. There's a dagger.
Okay.
And there's a medal.
Medal. Okay.
Yeah, like, almost like an award medal. And,
Is it like junior
And you're gonna-
gymnastics medal?
you're gonna recognize this. I
Oh,
just want
damn.
to be able to
Oh, I
describe
see.
it
I see.
specifically.
Is it from the sword tournament?
So it's like a gold
No,
medal.
bitch
and
recognizes
it has,
medals.
Like purple ribbon on
Oh,
it. And
no.
you wouldn't know exactly what this medal is for.
Yeah.
Who won the kid
But
parade?
the symbol on it is an open book with a bouquet of flowers sitting in it,
Okay.
and that is the symbol of Carterton.
Oh,
Northern
Oh.
fuck. Okay. Okay. Wish I had looked at that before. No, I'm not gonna tell Ripley that. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say that out loud.
What was on the medal? I'm sorry.
The medal has the symbol of Carterton, the Northern Kingdom, the enemy.
The one we're at war
Yeah.
with.
Oh,
So I see that in the
But
bag.
it's a pointless war, so I don't know if you
Yeah.
necessarily
And
hate
listen,
people
he
with
knows I'm
Carter.
an orc, so he doesn't know. That's the thing. He was like,
You're like neutral territory, yeah.
okay. I look at it and then I look back at him and then I look down and I put it back in the bag.
Okay.
And I say, all right. How do you?
He has like no reaction.
How do you feel about truce?
He's like, what do you mean truce? Like he's shrugging like, oh.
Well, it doesn't seem like you'll be able to get out of here very easily without firstly the book and also your little buddy. And also, I think anyway, the two of you would cause enough of a sort of commotion that, you know, we don't know what would happen. I think the best course of action is to try and figure out what is happening to make this so sort of a corrupt place and fix that, wherein you would be able to get out as well.
He nods.
So,
like, I understand.
right, so this is what I'm saying. If you go along with us,
Dora's adopting more people.
well, no, I mean, if you go along with us in this specific sort of mission scenario, we're not gonna, like, chase you, we're not gonna try and get you, you know, we're not, anyway, none of us are, like, I say none of us, because there are more of us, but none of us are, like, affiliated with the Crown or anything like that. I mean, I know you're just taking my word on it, but you have a bloody dragon that can read minds, and he's read my mind, so she's read my mind, sorry. So, you know, the point is, we are basically free agents, but in order to do our job, we need everything to seem as normal as possible, and there being a big breakout that doesn't actually get that many people free, and probably means people will just be recaptured again, isn't gonna sort of help that. Do you get me?
He nods.
Dora, I should probably tell
Yeah.
you that the lady that I was in the cell with is planning a big breakout, but I think she only cares about herself.
Yeah, alright, but can you... I don't know how you're going to convince her to hold off, but maybe that would be an idea.
She's kind of stubborn. I tried originally to convince her to get everybody out, and she was like, well, I don't have enough spell slots for that, which, whatever, but... I also, like, she just, every time I ask her what the plan is, she just says, I'm really powerful and I'm gonna break down the door. She's a wizard or I don't remember.
Okay.
Yes,
Sarah
Sarah.
speaking as Sarah.
Mhm.
Y'all, I love you, but I had the sudden realization while I was in the bathroom that I then forgot about until this moment, that if Mara and Marty find the fucking spinning wheel, they can't, it's a spinning wheel.
Yeah.
They...
But you're gonna know where it is, and, like,
I
we're
don't
gonna...
trust much. Because, like, I'm like, my theories are we set it on fire or we wait for you guys.
You can't set it on fire!
You guys show up and it's just on fire, and Robin's
like, what did you do?
And Marty are like, oh, we panicked. We thought you were never ever coming back ever.
Honestly, though. Anyway, I just
Like
wanted to
Troy
say,
walking in with
I
the
know that
pizza.
there's a lot going on down
Yeah.
here on this level with, like, the bad magic and, like, a dragon and all sorts
Sarah,
of nonsense.
but
you gotta-
eventually we're gonna try to get to you.
Okay, I just want to remind
Listen,
you that that's,
I'm-
like, the end goal.
Planning this... Don't worry, it's gonna be good. Okay.
Okay, so
I got trapped in a mirror today.
You
and
are
now
tr-
I have anxiety.
you
so.
are trying to get this guy
You're very good.
to make a truce with you.
Yeah,
So roll a persuasion check.
okay. Whoa, damn. It's gonna... This is the thing, I'm always like, oh, well. So that is 15 plus 6 plus 1.
Okay. Sure.
So...
So he doesn't look really like pleased with it because he knows that you like fought his dragon.
Mhm.
I mean, not really fought his dragon, but
Well, I'm
But
gonna
he,
get
like-
his... With the
Yeah,
insistence that I'm gonna get his dragon back to him.
yeah,
I know where it is.
He nods and he's like, it's like, yeah.
Okay.
I'm in.
Okay, so
He
here's...
signs, I'm in.
Okay.
Stan, can I call you? What? Do you have like a name sign or something? Like Stanislaus is kind of long. I'm not that great with letters.
I'm sure he does have a name sign.
Okay, he does
didn't
it. Now I know
come
it.
up with it, but
Whatever, but I know it now.
Yeah.
So that's the point I was trying to get across.
But I think he clearly can hear you guys.
I know, but
Yeah.
I still want to like.
Yeah, but just so you guys know, he's not like reading your lips.
Okay.
He
is
can't
mute.
talk. Yeah.
Okay, but I still like. It just seems respectful to give him like a little. I'm just trying to bridge the gap here.
Yeah.
Good.
I never asked Lucky.
Okay.
Oh well.
So, here is...
I mean, there's probably a sign for lucky, the word.
Here's the first difficult thing that I kind of have an idea for. But I am accepting suggestions. I am in no way the leader of anything, so...
Dora, quick question before we lay out this plan.
Yep.
You were like running around the castle.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see any of my girls?
I didn't see any of you girls, I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
If I had done, I would have picked
I'm
them
just
up.
concerned about them.
Oh, I know. We'll try and find them, alright?
Alright, go on with your plan.
Okay, so, this is the idea that I kind of have. So,
okay.
If, we get, if I get Stephen to take, Stan back
Is
to
that
the...
that guy that you came here with?
Yeah. I made friends. Alright. It's good.
Aww.
I mean, I think hopefully they'll have some changes of heart as we go along, but we'll see. Sven Brian's a bit prickly, I don't know, but anyway. So here's my thought that I then say, right, this one I need to talk to more. This one being you, Ripley.
Alright.
And I'd say, oh, I'm gonna keep her in there. And so while Stephen's going back, I just learnt a new spell, by the way.
Ooh!
Yes.
Did you read it in that book?
I did not read it in that book.
It's an evil book.
It's an evil book. But Guy, this is the thing, to symbolise whatever, I'm gonna give you back your book. I'm not gonna give you back
He is very
your
pleased
dragon,
by that.
yeah, because you've agreed not to do anything necessarily, and maybe you can get Gwen to not do her escape plan, right?
He nods.
Okay, thank you.
Enthusiastically.
Thank you. Yes, I. What the spell I have learned is to turn things invisible and people invisible.
Ooh.
So if I...
Well, I already have invisibility as a spell.
Oh, okay,
so I can
cool.
turn myself
You
invisible.
turn yourself invisible. What I'm saying is, if we can...
You can turn Nemo invisible.
Nice one, yes.
Okay.
If we can get us out of the dungeons, then, so on and furthering, I don't know, either we both be invisible and that's just it, or
Alright.
you take the hat of disguise and make yourself like a noble looking person, not like the princess or whatever.
But
Yes.
Ingrid, not Dora,
Yeah.
Ripley doesn't know this, but they already know the hat.
I know they were... Oh, that's fair. Okay.
Then Brian had a whole conversation with you about this hat.
I know, but you can... I don't know. I have disguises and stuff.
And I'm terrible at lying.
Fair. No, but what I'm saying is I just don't want us to be seen in the castle and then have a reason to, you know. But... Okay, so that's fair. That's a flaw in my plan. So both of us go invisible and we search for the others. Yeah?
Yeah, I'm trying to make sure that the spell that I have is the... Oh, so I can do it to myself. Because I have the same spell that you do, but we can do it to ourselves or we can just do it to each other.
Yeah. We can just do it
All
to
right.
ourselves and each other or whatever.
Okay, whatever. I just didn't know if that's a spell that you can use on yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
I think Stanislaus signs, like, he's been watching you guys, like, who are these people? And I think he signs, like, why are you here?
Oh.
Do we tell him?
We say, I think we could sort of, Dora and Ripley just looking at each other like having their telepathic conversation.
Yeah.
Uh,
Both glance at Lebo. Both glance at each other. And Lebo has a face like, I don't know.
we are part of a group that are trying to stop,
Chaos?
yeah, chaotic objects and elements from making bad things happen. And I have sort of a personal vendetta against injustice, which I am trying to figure out, because as you can see, this is a very unjust system.
Also,
So-
I'm concerned
He's
about
nodding.
the
appreciates all
princess
this.
because everyone says she's been acting real weird, and
Mm-hmm.
the chaos thing we were just talking about might have something to do with that.
He's nodding like, okay.
Yes.
So we're trying to put things back to how they're supposed to be.
He appreciates this play.
So the reason that I want you to go back with Stephen is, one, to distract Stephen, but also so that we disappear in this cell, but you are not blamed for it, is my sort of idea. What do you guys think?
He
So
nods.
the plan is he's gonna go back to the cell, try to convince Gwen to delay the breakout.
Mm-hmm.
Which I don't know really how you're gonna do that. She's pretty stubborn. But
He smiles. He obviously knows how.
okay, well, don't do anything mean or don't hurt anybody.
Yeah.
Can we, Stan, look at me. Don't
He looks
hurt
at you.
anybody. Are you? No, no, not the wavy hand. I want an agreement that you're not gonna hurt anybody.
He nods.
All right.
Okay.
Then we're gonna turn invisible and do what? Try to find Mara and Marty?
yes.
All right.
We don't know where they are. They weren't taken to the dungeon.
I have no idea where they are. They weren't in that dragon
Well,
room.
listen, we're gonna go
They-
back to the fucking dragon room. I tell you that, because we couldn't get in that door before 1 million people came in.
Okay, but there was nobody in there. We were yelling. Okay, whatever.
Listen,
I still want to know what's in there because he might be protecting the
yeah,
the thing.
we've got to
and-
do
yeah.
a lot more checks, basically. And that's their last known whereabouts, or their last known whereabouts is that floor, because that's what that person told us.
right.
Okay? So,
Okay. So
okay,
break. Let's do
Right.
it.
Okay.
so we do that.
I guess we can stop there.
Okay.
Do you have any cliffhanger perception checks for us?
I was thinking
What's
about
happening
it.
with Mara?
But, okay, well, let's real quickly. Mara, what are you doing now?
Okay, so we've ended the awkward hug
Yes.
between the two of us.
You've been hugging this whole time.
No, that whole time was her trying to get out of the mirror.
Yeah.
It's true. It took a little.
Okay.
Well, actually, I mean, relatively quickly.
Yeah, in the grand
No,
scheme
but
of
you
things.
moved it around and you were investigating the different rooms,
Yeah.
throwing in lemons.
So who knows what the timelines are?
Yeah, I
between
mean,
these two things.
whatever.
Okay, so this is actually this is be simultaneously me speaking as
Yes.
Mara and as Sarah. Okay, so I don't think I'm wrong in thinking that the spinning wheel is in one of these rooms somewhere. Like that seems like a pretty good. So it's clearly not in the one with the darts. It's not in here. So our options are figuring out the poem on the wind door with the writing. I mean, most likely it's behind that door, and we have to speak the word to open it. That being said, I'm wondering if there's maybe other information, like in the office. I'm wondering if there's other information that we could use to help solve the puzzle. But I'm a little bit worried about going into the office and looking at anything, considering what just happened with this mirror.
Yeah.
Thanks, Marty. You're a great help. I don't actually say that.
Have you gone back to the main room?
I'm assuming, that we've, there's nothing else in there. It's
Right,
just,
yeah.
It's just the one mirror. So we navigate out, we're in the main room. I should also note, I'm going to need to let me break this down right now. So I have one 10-foot length of rope and one 40-foot length of rope.
Yeah.
Oh man, I got rid of my mending spell. Could have done that on it.
Maybe I can get someone else to mend it later. That's fine. I mean, 10 and 40 is also not bad.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Rumpelstiltskin raises his hand.
No. Shut up.
No. I'm just gonna say.
I know the offer is on the table, but no.
I know the answer to the riddle. Like,
no.
I'm just letting you know.
No. Don't fuck with demons.
Okay. I'm not a demon, but...
Don't fuck with nebulous fae creatures.
Okay.
See, there's no denial on that one, so...
You're smart, Mara. Good job. That's me, Nicole.
Okay, so what's your plan? I know the last arc, you guys really didn't have to think at all.
I fucking hate this. I hate thinking.
And now I'm making me think a lot to make up for it.
Basically,
we
the
thought
debate,
a lot. We just thought in the wrong
the
direction.
debate for me is essentially like, I don't know what's in the office.
Yeah.
There could be something useful in the office. I could just break the desks and find things, or the office could have another. It didn't have another entrance. I think when we looked.
It had a window though.
It had a window.
It does. It had another door.
I think it's worth investigating the office, but there is the risk of someone coming in.
I bet that's fucking Jonathan's office.
Ooh. I didn't think of that.
I mean, it's either the princess. I mean, my
unless
thinking
Jonathan
it's either the
is
princesses or it's
Rumpelstiltskin, but we said that wasn't true.
No, he's a nebulous fake creature. Spawned by the spinning wheel. I know this.
No, he possesses the spinning wheel.
I don't know.
Yes.
Yes. Spinning wheel Rumpelstiltskin.
There's also the chance that if I'm in the office, since it does have the outside door, someone could come in and discover me. The other option is it could be an easier way for you guys to get in besides going all the way up to the dragon floor.
But you don't know that the office doesn't just exist within the puzzle room. You don't know that it's like another room in the castle.
Yeah, you don't.
Yeah,
You did leave, and you left the door propped open. I'll remind you.
Yes, I remember I did that. Yeah, so
I mean, we could stop now, and then you could make a decision over the course of how many ever weeks.
part of the problem is just that I know I'm not going to be able to figure out that riddle.
But Ingrid figured it out. Can we just help her?
You'd have to be there.
Yeah, I will Google the nebulous fog room, but I won't. It's fine with you guys not assisting me with the riddle.
Or you can ask Rumpelstiltskin.
No!
I'm just saying, he knows.
I'm sure he knows.
I gave you an out.
I know. But I also don't want to give up my firstborn child, should Mara have one.
He didn't say firstborn child. He didn't say
but
anything.
I don't want to owe him any
a trade
favors.
of some kind.
Yeah, I mean...
I'm not an idiot, Shannon Mickelson.
Just don't have children.
Listen. Mara's probably nebulous on the idea of children. I don't know what Lucky and Lauren's thoughts are, so, like...
Yeah.
Anyway.
But just, he would find something, and we don't want that.
Yeah, no.
We don't want to owe him anything.
Yeah, I don't want to owe a spinning wheel demon or anything. So...
You could always, just roll a die to decide what you do. Say, 1 through 10 is this, 11 through 20 is this. This is what I do.
I don't...
if you're going to do that, you might as well just flip a coin.
Well, yeah.
I feel like...
This says I go investigate the office room.
Yeah.
Okay.
I rolled my 4-sided one, by the way, guys. It was very nice. It was very
one.
satisfying. Okay, so logistically,
So that is,
Marty stays in the outside room. Not in the main room. Marty stays in the room that's between the main room and the office.
Holding the rope again?
No rope, because clearly it's, the issue is not getting, we can get in and out.
Mm-hmm.
I think at this point, that's settled. Also, the office room does have a window, so, if we do get trapped, we can escape, presumably.
Mm-hmm.
So actually, but more like Marty stays in the main room in case, someone comes in.
Okay.
The secondary room.
The secondary room, someone comes in the office. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is, Mara, when I get into the office, is I'm going to look out the window and see what it faces towards.
You see the city.
Okay, so
you don't know exactly what, side of the city.
Can you
I'm not
see
familiar with the city.
the sky?
Does it face out, can you confirm if it faces out towards, well, okay, Mara doesn't know, so it doesn't face out towards the market.
No.
And you wouldn't be able to see what time of day it is by, like, where the sun is?
Well, I guess you might.
Like, is this reality? Can she tell that this is
Yeah, I
not
mean,
a
so it's the
parallel-
city, you can see the sky. I think you, like, can't see the sun, but it's clearly sunny out.
Okay, yeah, no,
I mean, you got there, like...
Yeah, but essentially it's like I
late
look out the
morning,
window and it's like,
and it's
okay,
still...
should I need to, not only could I potentially escape out this window, should I need to, but also, like, it is a physical office. It is not.
That is what it appears to be.
It is not in, like, nebulous fog.
Yeah.
Alternate dimension. Okay, that's fine. What was the contents of the office again? Just kind of run through it with me.
So, it's a kind of a small office. If, like, the door, iron door that you entered through is on one wall, then the mirror is... This is going to be hard for the listeners. So, say you have just walked out of the iron door. The window is on the right. The wall across from you is a bunch of bookshelves. To the left is a wooden door. And directly in front of you is the desk and a few chairs. And then like, right next to the iron door is, like, some more shelves that have more, like, display things on, like, kind of bits and bobs things, you know? And there are, like, papers on the desk.
Yeah, I just thought of what if Rumpelstiltskin moves the mirror to a different wall while you guys are in there.
I don't think he would.
Because he just wants you to give him something. So you
Exactly.
It, yeah.
And again, I have now verified that there is
a way out.
A way out through this room. So, yeah, no, he wants the answer to the riddle, so we are forced to give him something. So, no, I don't think he'd move the mirror. I just kind of skim. I don't, like, pull any books off the shelf or anything, but I kind of just look at them, like, read the titles, kind of, like, ascertain, like, what kind of books they are.
I guess roll an investigation check
Okay,
for this
fine.
whole room.
Okay, that actually makes sense.
Hey, Shannon, can you read off the riddle again? I just want to remember.
Yeah, sure. I cannot be held by mortal eyes, nor compared to brilliant gold. A god could judge my size, but my weight cannot be sold. If I fix you with my glower, I may just burn your skin. I cannot reach inside this tower, but if you name me, I'll let you in.
Yeah.
If the dot is next to the thing, I have proficiency, and I can add an additional 2 on that, right? Or whatever.
No,
you would have had to add
already
it already.
You would already
okay,
have it
that's already
in
in there. Okay.
Yeah.
So I got a 21.
Okay, cool. So, the books are mostly magic books.
Okay.
And then just kind of general, like, government-related stuff, history
Yeah, it's
stuff.
this fucking guy.
It's Jonathan's office!
Remind me who Jonathan is.
He's
The financial advisor who told the
Okay.
queen to arrest everybody.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also not unconvinced that it is the princess's office. What are the kind of, like,
I
the
would
bits and
also
bobbles
say
on
that
display?
you don't know about Jonathan.
That's
in any
true.
way.
So I think, yeah, Mara is kind of operating on the assumption between, like, the financial and government books. Definitely it's a government officer. What are, like, the baubles out on display?
That's a good question. I think there's probably, like, a map on the wall of the whole continents of Valencia, Carterton, all the other things. There's
Other places.
Yeah, other places that don't matter. I think I was gonna say globe, but then I was like, no, because I don't know what the globe is. I think there is, I can't decide.
Okay, because that would tell me a lot about the person who's there. So if you know whose office it is.
Yeah, I mean, I know whose office it is.
Do you want to, like, you think of, I mean, because I literally need to, like, we need to, like, end this call
I
now.
mean, yeah.
So why don't you think about it and you
I'll
come
come
up
up
with
with
a list of objects.
a
for
list of
next.
things. So
Okay.
that's,
Do you have a cliffhanger or no?
I mean, I could have a cliffhanger, but I
think
won't
this is
for
cliffhanger
now.
enough.
It's
This
fine.
is,
You're
like, Mara's in the
investigating a
office.
mysterious office,
Mhm.
and you still don't know the answer to the riddle.
Also, heads up.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to look in the desk next. So if you want to make a list
I
of
know more
of
about
the
the desk.
Okay, I just stumped you with the shelves. I'm being super smart, guys.
Because
Good
I
job,
didn't
Sarah.
think that you'd go back in this office, I guess.
Oh, okay. I mean, this is more
Well,
me
I
just,
mean, I
like,
thought you would at some point, but I know
Yeah.
you would now.
This is me just trying to figure out if the answer to the riddle
All right,
is conveniently
well,
wree written on a piece of paper. in
Thank
the
you
office.
for listening.
Thank you for listening to Daring Fables.
That's the end of this episode.
Maybe by the next
Follow us
one,
on Tumblr and Twitter.
these 3 will be up, and then...
Dear Lauren, I'm in a mysterious
You
office.
steal a piece of paper from the
Yeah.
desk.
Dear Lauren.
This is our ending, yes.
She literally
I don't regret my vengeance quest, but I regret leaving you.
kisses
Alright,
Also,
Dora.
fuck
And then she
nebulous
folds
demon
it
creatures.
into like a paper airplane and chucks it out the window. And Gavel's like, got it!
Cut to Gavel.
It's algae.
Algae.
Oh yeah, algae, yeah. Gavel is the...
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, thanks for listening. Bye!